Hey guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I finally have the Masters of the Universe Classics Battle Cat. I totally missed it on the first release, it sold out super quick, but they just had their Cyber Monday sale, and of course I had some of these, and I was surprised they actually made quite a few of these, I think, on there, because it lasted all day. I kept checking back and it was on there still. But kind of funny story though, I didn't think I was going to get this thing because that was the day my wife actually had the baby. So, that was more important than being online getting a figure. But, I managed to, we were kind of waiting in the hospital for my wife to have the baby. And I had my iPod and stuff, so I got on there while, things were slow, baby wasn't coming yet. And I got on my iPod and ordered it. It was a long process, but I got it done. This thing is awesome. Very glad I got this thing. You see, the sheer size of this thing is just kind of surprising. I didn't think it was going to be quite this big, but it's very awesome looking. Really happy I got it. This is the original Battle Cat Fighting Tiger. Very cool. It's got the same kind of style packaging with the brickwork and everything. And I like how they even put the J-hooks on top. Even though these are just sold online, they're not going to be on store hooks or anything, pegs. So, just kind of something cool for collectors if they want to hang them up. Very awesome. Shows some of the other figures available. Very cool. Picture of Battle Cat. And of course, his little bio down there. Very awesome. And of course made by Matty Collector, and the box says 2009, I believe. Yeah, 2009. I think that's when the first one was released. This is just the re-release, which I'm not sure if this is going to be any different than the original. I haven't heard anybody compare them, so yeah. But let's take a quick break and we'll get him out of the package. Alright, and we are back with the very awesome Battle Cat. And of course, you see I brought in He-Man here. I just wanted to do a quick size comparison so you guys can see. Of course, He-Man's is a standard Masters of the Universe Classics figure. So very cool. Stands up at a good height next to him. Looks awesome. Just to show you guys, He-Man is just right under 7 inches tall. So that help you out a little bit. Some of the armor on Battle Cat stands up to 7 inches, but it's about 5.5 inches tall for the most part. Very cool looking. Go ahead and get him out of here. Just the detail and everything on this guy is just really amazing. I had been using the vintage Battle Cat from the 80s in my display, but I guess I'll go ahead and sell him now. That's the only reason I was holding on to him. I actually sold all my He-Man stuff so I could buy some of these Masters of the Universe Classic stuff, because I had a lot of the 80s vintage stuff and I went ahead and sold it. But very cool. The detail on this thing is amazing. I really didn't realize how good it was going to be. And of course the armor is removable. You just pop the helmet off, which looks very cool. You see the sculpting on there. It's like this dark burgundy. Then it's got like this copper color throughout it, which looks really cool. Very awesome. And same with his saddle. On this side right here, there's just a little peg and you pop the band off. It seems like that peg might be kind of hard to get back in if you took it off though. I'm not going to take mine off just because I don't want to fight with it. But I'd imagine it wouldn't be too hard to do if you really want to take it off. It's meant to take off, so not really a big deal. But the detail on this thing, see if you can see that, actually kind of looks like leather. They put like all the marks in there on the saddle, which looks really cool. Just the amount of work that they actually put into this guy is just really awesome. I mean, the whole line looks good. The Masters of the Universe Classics, all the figures look pretty good. But this thing I think is just the best one to me. A lot of great work went into this guy. You can see just all the fur, those yellow stripes, and the head sculpt on this is awesome. Very cool looking. Of course, his mouth does open. So you'd have him pose like that or look a lot more angry. It's very awesome. It's got some really cool looking eyes too. Articulation, he has just kind of a crazy kind of ball joint on the head. Like just kind of swivels, goes side to side a little bit. Doesn't really go up and down too much. There's also this other kind of joint for some reason back here on his neck. I think that's just where they attached it. It's not really meant to move, but it is separate. You can see like his hair goes down. Just kind of moves around on there. And of course I said his jaw opens up. Very awesome. Each one of his forelegs has a back and forward swivel at the top. And then they have a ball joint at the mid part of the leg. So it can go forward and back and swivel, of course. And then there is a ball joint on the paw. And I love the detail on the bottom of the paw. I think that's cool that they actually put the pads on the feet. That's very awesome. I like all the hair that kind of hangs down. Looks pretty cool. I guess that one piece does go back a little bit on his neck, so you can raise and lower his head. It's got like an indentation in the fur, so that hair can go down just a little bit, so it can maneuver. That's pretty cool. And all four legs are seem to be. I know the front legs and the mid joint have a ball joint, but on the back, the top still operates the same, but the ball joint isn't there. It's kind of a weird double joint. That's kind of cool. So he can have his feet kind of angled and stuff. That's pretty dope. And then ball jointed feet, like the front. The tail is on a ball joint, so it can swivel, go up and down. It's very cool. So, I mean, really, there's just not too much more they could have done with this figure. This thing is awesome. Really looking forward to Panthor. Did I say that right? That doesn't even sound right. I'm sure somebody will correct me. But very awesome. And like I said, just really stoked to get this. I pulled this thing out of the package a couple days ago when I got it in the mail. Or I pulled it out of the white mailer box and I just looked at it for a couple minutes. It was like, wow. Very cool figure. You guys got to pick this up if you can find it. Just a must-have for the Masters of the Universe collection. So anyways, that was Battle Cat. Thanks for checking them out.